Camera's on? Alright, one take baby, let's go. What's going on guys? It's your neighborhood barber Pete from 12 Pell NYC, and I'm gonna be transforming my homie Jose today. Give him a nice haircut. Let's go. Alright fam, so you've gotten haircuts from me before, but I do want to change it up today. Still want to go through that full consultation with you before we do anything to your hair. So a couple questions.
So right now I am working part-time, while also studying part-time.
Right.
But for the most part, I'll say I'm pretty active. Sure, not often.
Not often?
Not often.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
but you are willing to do that, right?
Yeah. Oof, I think I'll probably say like over a month and a half. Maybe?
Over a month and a half. Is that usual or just because you haven't like...
It's because, you know, my boy's all booked up, that's why.
Oh, because your barber's always booked up, right? Okay.
Okay, cool.
So before we do anything, let's go ahead and break down your face shape. You know, straight off the bat, I noticed that your forehead is a lot more narrowed than the rest of your, features, meaning your cheekbone and your jawline. Now, face shapes are a baseline for us to work off of. It doesn't necessarily mean one hairstyle is going to suit you best. It's just going to allow us to, accommodate all the smaller features, right? With a narrow forehead, you tend to want to make it a little bit wider on the sides, just so that you can create more of a nice masculine silhouette. If you do take it in too tight, you will end up looking very round like this. And I personally think it also gives you, less of a casual and relaxed finish, more like aggressive. Now, on the sides, what I would actually recommend is we keep some of that weight right here, but we do go for nice taper fades, all right? I noticed your chin line can be very sharp if you do your beard correctly, so I am gonna touch up the beard too, probably line up everything around here. Give it, a little fade on the sides where it blends down naturally. We'll do the lineup work here. Probably take down the mustache a little bit, just so the shade actually matches the rest of the beard.
Are you taking down the mustache, man? That's crazy.
Yeah, sorry, the mustache gotta go, my man. Let's do it. Any other questions? No questions,
bro.
No questions. First things first, saturate the hair to prepare for sectioning. Grab your comb and start your section from the crown. For this cut, we're going with a horseshoe section. Use a hair clip to pin the hairs off his forehead. After sectioning off the sides and top, we're using our shears to create the shape we want. I'm pulling the hairs 90 degrees from the head to create a square silhouette. Now, let's continue following that guideline all around the head. Once we've created the shape we want, we're moving on to connecting the top to the sides. Part the hair where the cowlick sits. Take a section of the top and the sides to blend it all together. What I do next is determine where I want the bangs to fall. What I think would look best is if we expose half of his forehead to maintain a casual but confident finish. For the remaining bulk on the sides, we're going to use clipper over comb. I make sure to angle it 45 degrees to cut just enough length to expose any bumps or dips on his head. After peeling that layer off, we're going to set the remaining hairs to a 1.5 length while working around the natural dips and bumps. Up next is everyone's favorite part. Line up around the ear, the neck, and the sideburns. Once we have our sharp lineup, we're moving on to the light taper. Start with the half guard closed to set the first initial guideline. Follow that with the clipper open and lighten up the area on top. By now you should be able to close it halfway to fade out the rest. Yo, bro, you done with your phone? Finally, dude. Freaking take forever, dude.
Alright, bro.
Now let's repeat the same method for the neck area. To stay in control, you can work on one side of the taper first. Are you ready, Jose? Yo, get off your phone,
shit,
bro.
yo,
I
my
turned
fault,
around
my
for like
fault.
2
Yo, my fault,
seconds.
bro. My fault. That's my fault.
Are you gonna enjoy the haircut or no?
Yeah, I've been enjoying it.
All right. For the beard, we're gonna take it down to a number 1 guard to match the shade of the fade. To wrap up the whole haircut, we lined up his beard to sharpen up his jawline. Now, pretty much gives you 2 different hairstyles. You have the textured fringe when you're relaxed, don't have the time to put product in your hair. And then what we're gonna do now in the styling portion is give your hair some more lift towards the front. We'll blow dry it all up, add in some more texture, and then lock it down with some hairspray, okay?
Alright.
For the styling portion, we're gonna start by wetting the hair. Next, grab your pre-styler, preferably water-based, and apply it to the wet hair. Work this all the way down into the roots, and then grab your blow dryer. With the blow dryer and a half-round comb, you're gonna blow dry the hairs up, creating more volume. After that, take off the concentrator nozzle, switching it into a diffuser to add some more textures on top. This is the final product after wetting the hair, applying a pre-styler, and blow drying it up for volume. And that is a wrap. If you guys like this transformation, make sure to subscribe, like, dislike if you want. And yeah, stay tuned for some more. You're not gonna say anything?
I was sad, now I'm not sad anymore.